When Ethan first downloaded an AI English tutor app, he thought it would be nothing more than a grammar correction tool. He expected robotic feedback, mechanical examples, and repetitive exercises. At that time, he was a university student struggling to speak fluently. His pronunciation was hesitant, his vocabulary limited, and his confidence even smaller. But something about the AI's calm, patient responses made him curious. It never laughed at his mistakes or interrupted his sentences. It simply replied, "Let's try again," every time he stumbled. Weeks turned into months. The AI wasn't just correcting his sentences, it was adapting to his learning style. When Ethan wrote formal essays, it spoke like a professor. When he practiced casual dialogue, it joked like a friend. It even began suggesting phrases based on his interests: travel, entrepreneurship, and storytelling. For the first time, English felt alive. He was no longer memorizing rules. He was living the language. The AI tutor had evolved too. It began to track his tone, his pace, his hesitation patterns. It recommended reading short stories when he was tired, and debate topics when he was confident. Ethan realized that the machine was not just teaching him, it was learning from him. Every word he typed became data for improvement, and every question he asked pushed its limits. What began as a tool became a teacher, and what began as a teacher became a companion. One evening, Ethan asked his AI tutor a simple question: "Do you think language is human or universal?" The response surprised him. The AI replied, "Language is human, but understanding can be shared." From that moment, their lessons changed. They started discussing cultural idioms, humor, and emotional expression. The AI analyzed thousands of examples to show how English carried feelings, not just meanings. It helped him see why sarcasm in one culture could be confusion in another, and how tone often said more than words. The deeper Ethan went, the more he realized he was part of something larger, an experiment in empathy between human and machine. The AI didn't have emotions, but it understood patterns of them. When Ethan felt nervous before a presentation, it offered calming expressions like, "Take your time, breathe, and express your ideas clearly." When he was proud of his progress, it said, "Your effort speaks fluently." These words, though generated by code, carried warmth. He began to use his improved English in the real world, writing blogs, joining international forums, meeting friends abroad. Each conversation became smoother, more authentic. People noticed his fluency, but he knew it wasn't just his vocabulary that improved. It was his ability to connect. The AI had taught him the rhythm of confidence, the melody of understanding. Years later, Ethan became a language coach himself. Ironically, he now taught humans how to use AI for better communication. In his workshops, he often shared his story. "Technology doesn't replace teachers," he said. "It amplifies learning." He showed how his AI tutor evolved, from a text-based assistant to a voice companion capable of emotional tone recognition. It could simulate conversations with accents from London, New York, or Sydney. It could adjust complexity based on the learner's comfort level. But what fascinated him most wasn't the technology. It was the transformation it created in people. He saw shy students gain courage, professionals speak with clarity, and travelers bridge cultural gaps through simple conversations. English became more than grammar. It became a shared space of humanity. One night, Ethan opened his old AI app again. "You've changed a lot," he typed. The AI replied, "So have you." He smiled, realizing that their evolution mirrored each other. One made of code, one made of curiosity. Both had grown through dialogue. The story of Ethan and his AI tutor wasn't just about learning English. It was about how communication, whether between humans or with machines, shapes understanding, empathy, and progress. Language, after all, is not just taught. It's shared, adapted, and constantly evolving, just like us.